to another live stream. Smash that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state? I love to hear it. What country, even. Sometimes we have viewers from the UK, Canada, everywhere. Damn, my eyes look like someone that hasn't slept, which seems accurate to me. But I should also probably take some allergy pills. But I'm full of energy, though. Full of energy. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from, what city, what state. Like I said before, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today in this live stream, but let's wait for some people to join in. If some people do join in, if everyone's not sleeping now, if they're sleeping, we'll try again later. Hello, good evening, good morning, depending where you're coming from. Let me know who's watching. Slatter lighting in here, that might help. We got a lot to talk about, we got a lot to discuss. I love to hear who's watching though. We got 6 people in here, okay. Guys, I posted a video on TikTok about how kids go missing at the border, and the Democrats are denying that. I don't understand why they support trafficking of kids. That's disgusting. I don't support them denying that. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting of them. But slap that like button, guys. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Do you support Israeli border? What do you mean Israeli border? What does that mean? I'm an American citizen. Why are you asking me about Israel? I don't live there. I don't know about their border. Once we get 100 people in here, I might crack open this energy drink. We'll see. We will see. But that's an interesting question, Lost Sheep. I don't know what you mean by Israeli border. You mean, do I support them invading Palestine? Is that what the question is about? Or is this some border dispute that I don't, other non-related border dispute that I don't know about? First off, I don't support any country using United States taxpayer money to fund their war. No country. I don't support that in general. I don't give a damn what country it is. America first. But last night I went to a birthday party, and of course I'm not inside of the United States right now. But I went to a birthday party last night. There was people from all over the world. The UK, there was people from Ukraine, Russia, where else? South Africa. And this South African guy was telling me he supports Trump. I wonder why. He loved that Trump made a fool of a South African president. But hit that like, subscribe button. A lot of weird people are coming out right now. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. But some of the questions I'm getting here are a bit weird. A bit weird at the very least. I don't support any wars, anything like that. I don't know what you mean by Zionism. Don't know what that is, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's what I'm saying. What does that mean? Can you tell me what it means? Democratic derangement syndrome. I'm not tired and I'm not broken. Sounds like the Democrats. They're tired and broken of Trump. I'm asking you the definition of it. I know a little bit of what it is, but they have Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, they do. No, I don't think Harris will run in 2028. Dr. Phil is in the house. Probably shouldn't be drinking this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just an energy drink, though, just to clarify before anyone says, oh, you're drinking. Even if I was, why does it matter? Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Yes, I'm religious, and I don't like your name. Well, I'm about to tell you some of the stuff I've researched. 300,000 kids went missing at the border. 300,000. And the Democrats are acting like kids don't go missing when there's open border policy. They're acting like kids don't get trafficked at the border. It's disgusting. It makes me want to crash out. Because they're ignoring the kids. All they care about is Trump, 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 Trump. And arresting Trump. They don't give a flying fuck about the kids. I just said I don't support the United States giving money to any country. It's fucked up. They ignore the kids being trafficked. If they don't know where they are, ICE is looking for them. Their parents don't know where they are. They aren't reporting to anyone. They are missing. Democrats love to deny that kids are being trafficked at the border. It's fucking disgusting. The border is closed now. Thank God. They do lie about the numbers. There's over 300,000 kids that were trafficked at that border under Biden in the last 4 years. Trump isn't extremely far right. Lots of people on my recent TikTok are denying kids are being trafficked at that border. Lots of them. Lots and lots of them. It's disgusting. There was virtually zero border crossings last month. How many kids have been rescued in the past 8 months? That's a great question, caveman lawyer. I don't know if you're an actual lawyer, but 14,000 kids got rescued Wednesday. 14,000. Thank you to Trump's administration. 14,000 just on Wednesday. Google it. Hit that like button, subscribe, drop some super chats if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, let me know. It was 15,000. Was it 15,000? But are you a lawyer? Well, let's just say, for the sakes of this conversation, more than 13,000 kids were found. Thank God. I think it was 13,000. But for the sake of this argument, let's say more than 13,000. 33,000 kids were also found being raped and abused. Listen, stop hyper-focusing on the numbers. These are correct numbers, but the point is that we need to speak out against this bullshit. The point isn't the numbers. The point is we need to expose the bullshit going on. Kids do get trafficked, and you're a human trafficker denier. You're denying victims. You're a victim denying. Release those files. I agree. You can Google it. You guys never heard of Google. You can ask me where I get my numbers from, but you can't take 10 seconds to look on Google. Stop victim shaming because you don't want to admit how many kids are being trafficked under Biden. Every single one of you denying the victim should be fucking ashamed of yourself. Families aren't being torn apart. They're being deported together. They can be deported together. It's been documented. Tom Homan said it himself. And it's been documented that people are being deported together. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to say, drop some super chats. I read all super chats out loud. This is the Trump administration. This is what we're talking about. This is my channel. If there's anything specifically you want me to talk about, discuss, you can drop a super chat. I'll read it all out loud, talk about it, debate about it. I don't know. You can tell me. I think greenish blue, but hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state, what country, what time is it where you guys are at right now? What time is it? Vince, you can cry all you want. Hit the like, subscribe button, 9 a.m. You must be in Europe then. What country are you in? Comment down below. Everyone comment down below. Let me know what time it is where you guys are at. And what city, state, country are you in? 8:28 p.m. or a.m.? California, 2:28 a.m. Interesting, interesting. Hawaii. Wow, it's p.m. in Hawaii? 9:28 p.m.? Interesting, interesting. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. If you think Trump has dementia, you should really check out this guy called Sleepy Joe. He might interest you. I'm not evangelical, but I am Christian. Never met a MAGA supporter who regrets their vote. Never, ever. It's 4 p.m. in Hawaii. Damn. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want me to talk about, read out loud, debate about, drop some super chats, and I'll discuss. Why would anyone change their mind about Trump? If they had a pair of balls, they would say innocent until proven guilty, and they would wait for actual evidence to come out before they take accusations and run with them. "9 p.m. in Hawaii." Okay. The Democrats don't give a fuck about the kids. All they care about is putting Trump in prison. Every time I try to talk about human trafficking, they deny it even happens at the border. It's fucking disgusting. Shout out London. Support him even more now. Yep, because they're trying to put him in jail again when there's no proof or evidence of crimes. Nope, it's daytime where I'm at right now. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything good, you can tell me in the chats. Maybe I'll read it out loud. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't read it at all. But all super chats are read out loud, talked about, discussed, and debated. How's my day going? Good. What about you? What do you want me to talk about Israel for? If there's something specific you want me to talk about, drop a super chat. I'll talk about anything. Israel isn't censored. I get a lot of comments coming in like this, like this, like this. If you want me to respond to you so badly, anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Drop some super chats. Hey, that's awesome. What do you do for work, for a night shift? I'm curious. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. You guys are the disgusting ones supporting human trafficking and denying it exists. So I don't want to hear shit about, oh, PDF file. Trump doesn't have any convictions of any sexual crimes criminally. 0 criminal charges for sexual crimes. 0. 0. And no proof of PDF activity. So keep making shit up. You guys are delusional, like I said the first time. Liberals have no plans, no agenda, and no candidates. That's right. Thank you for that super chat, Fly Plum. Liberals have no plan, no agenda, and no candidate. Kamala Harris had no plan and no agenda. The only thing she ran on was killing babies. And then you guys claim that you care about children. Kamala Harris ran on killing babies. And then you say, oh, Trump's a PDF file. When the fuck did you ever care about the kids? You guys love gender reaffirming care for minors where they cut off little boys' penises before they're even 8 or 9 years old. That is fucking disgusting. You should be in jail and prison. It's fucking disgusting. They don't care about kids. They just care about putting Trump in prison. I'm not saying all Democrats. I'm saying a lot of them. I know they like to say all MAGA this and all MAGA that and all Republicans this, but I'm going to give them the fair game. It's not all Democrats. It's a lot of them. They don't give a fuck about the children. Ask the Democrats, what is a woman? They can't tell you. They don't know what a woman is. They don't know what a man is, and they don't know what a woman is. That's exactly why they're advocating for minor children to cut off their wieners and have gender reaffirming care before they're even 18. And then they cry about kids. They don't give a fuck about kids. They don't cry about kids, actually. They just cry about Trump. They say, put Trump in jail. He's a PDF file. Where's your evidence? There's no evidence. There is no evidence. If they really gave a damn about the kids, they would stop letting them cut off their genitalia and do gender reaffirming care, which is self-mutilation. They would make that shit illegal. They would make every single parent signing off and consenting to that go to fucking prison. They would make every doctor doing those surgeries, the kids, go to fucking prison. They would stop fucking lying about all the trafficking of minors and kids that goes on at the border. They would stop lying about it. But they don't give a flying fuck about the kids. They just want to put Trump in prison. They don't even care about who's on that list. If it isn't Trump, they're not interested. He was not criminally convicted of grape. He was not even charged with grape. He was civilly liable for money for S.A.ing from over 30 years ago with no proof by a woman that said, well, some people might consider that grape is hot. That is fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. I want every name on the list too, but the majority of your party doesn't give a fuck about the kids or who's on that list. They just want to see Trump's name on that list. If that list comes out and Trump's name's on it, but he's not guilty of any criminal charges, they're going to say, oh, well, you know, he removed shit. It's fake. It's fake. So it really doesn't fucking matter if that list ever comes out. It doesn't matter if that list ever comes out because you guys are just going to say, oh, fake, fake, fake. I didn't even see what that guy said. If there's anything you want me read out loud, talked about, discussed, drop some super chats. See, I need proof when I'm talking here, but when you read the Wall Street Journal and they tell you about Trump's birthday card and they don't show you any pictures, evidence, or proof of it, it's automatically real. But when I say something, I need proof. But your favorite liberal news needs no proof. When they say Trump is on that list and have no proof, that's fine with you. But when I talk, I need proof. I need proof. You guys are hypocrites. Hypocrites. Let me know where you guys are coming from, though. Hit that like, subscribe button. If there's any comments, questions, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. I will read them all out loud. I don't care if you guys are trolling me or what. Double tap that screen. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm not a troll. I'm 100% serious. Talk about the George Floyd, Derek Chauvin case. As you wish. As you wish. Well, first off, we all cannot forget about George Floyd AI. The new AI version of Floyd with the Fent reactor. We all know that that George Floyd is currently running on the Fent reactor. Fent Floyd. Fun fact about Floyd, he died of fentanyl. Floyd died of fentanyl, and then you guys burned down an entire city. An entire city you burned down over a man that died on fent. Not to mention, what did Floyd do? Can someone remind me? I think he punched a pregnant woman. He punched a pregnant woman or robbed a pregnant woman at gunpoint or something. You think that man is a good man? Why do the Democrats always defend criminals and complain about the people that have no criminal charges for what they're saying they did? Hey, Flash Bomb, it's been a minute. How are you? You know, George Floyd was like Martin Luther King. He had the best speeches in history. That man was more revolutionary than Martin Luther King. Just kidding. No, he's fucking not. He did nothing. He was using counterfeit money. They put Chauvin in jail for doing his job. I think that's how you pronounce his name. They put a police officer in jail for doing his job because a black man died of fentanyl. Wow. It's insanity. Now, I'm not saying if you're overdosing on fentanyl and you're being restrained at the same time, yeah, that can make you die a little bit quicker. Undoubtedly, that can make you die a little bit quicker. But if you're 100% sober, this has been proven, by the way. It's on Twitter. A black guy and a white guy reenacted the position that Derek put Floyd in. And he could breathe perfectly fine. He had his knee on his back, just like they did to Floyd. They did it perfectly. And the guy said, yeah, I can breathe fine. I can breathe perfectly fine. They pinned him to the ground. They put his entire body weight on him with his knee, and he could breathe perfectly fine. So the reason that Floyd probably couldn't breathe was fentanyl overdose. I'm not racist, but the autopsy support shows, triple the amount of lethal fentanyl in his system. Yes, the toxicology support says that. Toxicology report says that, yeah. Hit that like, subscribe button. What is Amber Heard innocent of? She's not even being charged with any crimes. She should be charged with crimes. Yes, it did. Have you ever read it before? It said he had way more than enough fentanyl to die from it. George Floyd was banned after he took that fentanyl. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Trump was never criminally convicted of essaying. If he had a criminal essay charge, maybe. But being civilly liable for money makes no fucking sense to me. If he really did it, why wouldn't you take him to criminal court and press criminal charges on him? Why would you do a lawsuit against someone for essaying charges? Why wouldn't you just report them to the police for criminal charges? Makes no fucking sense to me. Wouldn't you want that man in prison? Wouldn't you want that man in prison if he really did what you're saying? Or do you just want his money? Excuse me. No, she said herself that some people might say grape is sexy. Rich and famous man has no reason to be president besides pure love for his country. Damn right. Let's pin that comment. Why do I have to cope? I'm not the one that's going to be crying for the next 3.5 years because Trump is president. Why would you wait 30 years to report SA? I agree. That charge should automatically be dropped. Makes no sense. I feel bad for the victims, but if you're waiting 30, 40, 50 years, then that's insanity. It's not even within the statute of limitations. That's probably why he didn't get charged criminally for it, because he couldn't be. It was around, it was decades. Either way, I guess you guys never heard of statute of limitations. Literally, the law agrees with me. That's why there is statute of limitations. Hit that like, subscribe button. Everyone loved Trump until 2016. Until 2015, when he walked down that stairs, that's when the hate begun. No, they didn't. More bullshit lies. Most places, the statute of limitations, it's only 10 years. Hit the like, subscribe button. Drop some super chats if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. No one wants Maxwell free, dumbass. Hey, peace out. Much appreciated, brother. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, you can drop a super chat. I live in the same reality as everyone else. Trump is president. You might need therapy because you got 3.5 more years left. Cry, cry, cry. Brother, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. Never convicted of grape, but nice try. Nice attempt. I'm really glad, really hope illegal immigrants stop coming over here. Probably should say that about your favorite president that has cancer. But okay. He is allowed to do it. He also said in that same conversation that he hasn't even considered doing it. Don't know why the fuck you're even talking about that anymore, because that whole situation's already over. Yes, I will, Jasmine, but there's no evidence of that. So why the fuck you making shit up? People like you should be sued for defamation. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state. What time is it where everyone's at right now? Let me know. Drop some super chats if you guys have any questions. He's releasing the files. You little crybabies. Jasmine, are you Muslim? Apparently you guys don't watch the news or anything Trump says. 12:50 p.m. I'm defending him because I have morals and principle, and I believe everyone's innocent until proven guilty. You, on the other hand, should be sued for fucking defamation. And the way you talk, you probably one day will be sued for defamation. And then you'll cry, you'll say, oh, why did I get sued? You don't care about the kids. That's why all you talk about is putting Trump in prison. You don't talk about the human trafficking. You don't openly talk about it like I do. All you do is bitch about Trump and say put him in prison. If you want to debate me, you can join my Discord, link in the bio. From Florida, so I think you know what color that state is. If you have something you want me to read, drop a super chat. Excuse me. Nope. My ancestors are not from any of those places. Your state's not redder than Florida, honey. I'm sorry. What state are you in? What state are you in, Jasmine? Your state probably doesn't even have constitutional carry. Okay, maybe. Maybe Wyoming is more red. I don't know. That's debatable. I don't know too much about Wyoming. I thought you were going to say Texas. I don't know much about Wyoming. No one does. How would you know? And what makes it more red? Shout out the UK. Hit that like, subscribe button. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats. We've had a Republican governor for many, many, many years. Does Wyoming have constitutional carry? Can anyone tell me that? Can you conceal carry a firearm and open carry a firearm without a permit in Wyoming? Okay, you said yes. I thought so. I'm just checking. Hit the like, subscribe button. Nevada does not have constitutional carry. They have open carry, though. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state. Yep, that's right, Barbie. A bunch of bots. Who cares anyway? Neither would I if they were actually convicted or you had any evidence to show. But you don't got any evidence. You believe every single fucking rumor that you're told. And it's pathetic. You don't give a fuck about the kids being trafficked. You just care about Trump. Zero evidence. If you really gave a fuck about the kids, you would be talking about how 300,000 kids went missing under Biden's border. It's not pre-recorded, and you don't give a fuck about the kids. If you really cared about the kids, you would be talking about the minors getting their gender reassignment surgeries and their wieners cut off. That's fucking bullshit. Those parents should be in prison. If they're 7 years old, they shouldn't be getting that fucking surgery, you sick fucks. That's the kind of shit that your party supports. And then you want to talk about, oh, kids, MAGA, Epstein list. You don't give a flying fuck. You don't give a flying fuck about the kids. Why are multiple Democrat judges denying the transcripts and Maxwell's list to be released? 3 Democrat judges have denied it. The ones overseeing the whole Epstein criminal case, yeah, they're all Obama-appointed judges, and none of them released the information. So suck on that. Talking about, oh, he should go to jail for hiding the list. What about the fucking judges? Yes, I'm going to watch the King of the Hill reboot. As long as it's not LGBTQ plus bullshit. As long as there's not a trans Hank Hill, yeah, I will watch it. I'm not frustrated. We won the election. The only one that's going to be frustrated is you in the next 3.5 years as Trump fucks you in the ass and you cry about it because there's nothing you can do about Trump deporting illegal immigrants that shouldn't be here in the first place. Anyway, unless you guys have anything else to say, hit the like, subscribe button. If we get another super chat in a minute or two, we'll talk about it. If not, I'm going to go and I'll come back, maybe in an hour or two. Why would I be more upset about the children Trump deported? Children that stay in the country illegally, undocumented, unaccompanied, can get abused, raped, and hurt. People don't know they're in the country. Even if they're here with their family, they can get abused and raped because no one knows they're in the country. They should be deported. And even if they are with a good family and they aren't in the case of being abused, they should still be deported. Their family came here illegally. We're not just going to give someone a pass because they're a child. First off, they're more at risk of being abused if they're undocumented children, illegal children. Second off, even if they're not at risk of being abused, their parents came here illegally and they committed a crime with their parents. The sound of freedom is what they deny. The Democrats say, well, the sound of freedom isn't accurate. There's actually no kids being trafficked at the border. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. You're disgusting and you're lying. You don't care about children. Just admit it. You just want Trump in prison. Sometimes the kids do have no choice, but they also have no choice if they get deported. If their family gets deported, they should stay with their family. Simple as that. I wish I was in South Korea. I was born in Florida. I look nothing like a Korean, by the way, but apparently you're obsessed with Asia, somewhere you'll never get to go, probably. But I hope you do get to live out your dreams. Go to Asia, go to Korea, go wherever you want. All the best wishes to you. I hope all your dreams and all your wishes come true. If you love anime and you love Asian culture, go ahead. I believe in you. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. If not, I'm going to wrap up here in probably about a minute. You guys can join my Discord. It's completely bipartisan. There's people, Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want me to read out loud. Drop some super chats. If not, we're going to head out here. Any other questions, comments, anything, guys? Your last chance to drop some super chats. They are on dope. Hey, thank you. Let's go, Brandon. That's right. They didn't give a damn when 300,000 kids went missing at Biden's border. They don't give a flying fuck. They never mentioned any of the kids being trafficked at Biden's border. Who cares if it was 300,000 or 1,000? It's definitely happening. In large numbers. And they just ignore, deflect, because they don't give a fuck about the kids. Hit the like, subscribe button. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'm going to go now, but I'll be back maybe in an hour or two. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat. I'm not saying all Democrats, but a lot of them really don't care about children. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Have a great Sunday. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out.